Hey gamers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ashnova Gaming and welcome back to The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition. So in the previous episode you might remember that we left Flotsam, the seaport, and what happened in the previous episode, guys? We decided that we are going to go with Roach. We are going to help Roach. We left with the Squirtle and somehow Eorweth escaped from the prison barge. Then with the help of Bernard Roach and the Temerian soldiers, we attacked Bernard Laredo in his house because we learned that Bernard Laredo is going to sell the Flotsam town to Kaedwani troops. So now we have taken care of Bernard Laredo and now we left Flotsam and we are here to the Kaedwani camp. And as you can see, guys, King Henselt is over here along with Deathmold and Sheila the Chancellor, and we are going to go to the negotiations with the Eternian nobility. Let's go. I'm actually very excited with this episode, bro. Because chapter 1 has ended and now it's chapter 2.
Greetings, Your Grace.
Hail to Henselt.
And I forgot to mention one thing in the previous episode is that these guys actually mentioned Sabrina Glevesic, the sorceress, and Sheila said that the sorceress died, got burned on the stake or something. I seriously don't know what is the meaning of that, by the way. Hold on, guys. Alright, let's go. Whoa! A shooting star?
The townspeople, can you feel that? Magic still beats strongly in this place. Shivers run down my spine.
Strange. Levesig's quadruple sun is a short duration spell.
An anomaly, perhaps? Not uncommon. The sheer amount of power she summoned, I doubt she retained complete control.
Stop discussing Sabrina Glevesic, or I promise you that heads will roll.
What happened over here?
Long live the king!
What happened that Sabrina Glevesic died? Or burned at the stake? Because Sabrina Glevesic was King Henselt's royal advisor. That is what we saw in the...
Has forever hinted
Long
that he
live
would gladly
Henselt!
change his
Kaedwani!
Falat is unparalleled scum.
The other nobles are panic-stricken at the very thought of Saskia with her peasant and non-human rebels. They are unprepared to fight and know it very well.
And Demiven's cub? Has he named his price?
Prince Stennis has yet to respond, but Falat has assured me.
I must see him. Look into his eyes. I'll know what he's made of then.
Because in the Witcher 1 DLC, we met Sabrina Glevesic. DLC's name was Price of Neutrality. And I think Stennis was also there in the DLC. But it looked like Radovid. They didn't have, that much character models. Alright, we are here. That is the Kaedwani logo. We are over here on the border of Kaedwan and Aedirn.
We most humbly greet His Majesty Henselt, King of Kaedwan, heir to the dynasty of the Unicorn, Lord of Ard Carreg, Archduke of Banard, and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Wow.
Welcome to Aedirn.
How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought.
100,000?
To each of us. And the
Oh!
titles of Marquis.
300,000.
We speak of Upper Aedirn, of coal and silver mines, numerous factories. The sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your majesty as sovereign of these lands.
I'll give you half, I'll give you nothing. What should I do? I'll give you half.
You'll receive 50,000 apiece and no additional titles.
Yeah.
Also, you'll provide guides and supplies to my army. My men will install themselves in your castles. Your armed men will gather under Sorcerer Deathmold's command and will set out to quell the peasant rebellion.
Sire, the common folk will hate. They simply won't understand.
Yes, Fellet, they will hate you, but at least this way you'll live.
Ooh.
Comfortably, I might add. Refuse and die, by my hand, or that of Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Sire, we accept your conditions.
Deathmold, the scroll.
Sire, there is yet the matter of Prince Stennis and his rights to these lands. So long as he lives, so long as the prince lives, he'll force his claims.
Then kill him, Fellet.
Really?
Sire, I'm no warrior.
In that case, shut up and sign.
Whoa, okay.
Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand. Excellent. Let her pass.
What are you waiting for? Pick up those quills and sign.
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Eden sell for these days?
50,000. How much would you have demanded, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Whoa!
Sire, you must have her restrained.
Will you threaten me as you're taking a great risk? That's the Dragon Slayer. Shut up, Deathmold.
Shut up, Deathmold. I've rather taken a liking to this Saskia. Say your piece, woman.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Eden's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Henselt of Ard Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the Honourable ruled this world, Upper Eden to the victor.
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king.
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
Let's see. Let's fight.
Precisely why she makes a worthy foe. Don't disappoint me, Dragon Slayer. Please show me how it's done. Begin.
Facing one another in a chivalrous duel shall be Henselt of Ard Caraig, King of Kaedwani, Sovereign of Caingorn and Malior, last of the line of the Unicorn.
Draw your sword!
Whoa, whoa! I forgot that I cannot use my signs. Oh! Henselt is strong.
Stop! Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr and Militale!
Whoa, whoa, what is happening? Whoa, whoa! What the hell was that? That was such a coward move. Okay, what is happening? Freaking hell. That was crazy. And here we are. Geralt and Vernon Roach. Commander of the Blue Stripes. Hunter of elves. Murderer of women and children. Freaking man. Eobed was so funny that time.
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze made you batty. Don't you recognize me?
Zivik.
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roach?
He's a witcher.
I know who the whoreson is. Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp? Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight.
Medallion.
Don't move, mutant. One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the field somewhere, negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your arse? Don't move. Don't even twitch, mutant.
Whoa, something is happening.
Hands where I can see him. Shoot! Smash the freak!
Quen sign.
What the fuck?
What is going on, bro? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, everybody left the king. Whoa! Go, Wraiths! What? Hold on, these are not Wraiths? Or they are? Whoa, whoa, what is this?
These spectres were my soldiers.
What?
It's Sabrina's house. My sights lady. We have to go on.
Stop the Wraiths and allow Deathmore to get the power to cast the spell. I am dead already, bro. These guys are so strong. I am dead already. What the hell? I was not ready for this. What happened?
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's curse.
Sabrina's curse.
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power for the spell.
These are definitely Wraiths, but they are a bit different than what I know. These guys cannot block. I have to be really careful. These guys are really strong. Igni might work the best against these guys. Hurry up, Death Mode, what are you doing? We don't have all day. I want to know what are these Wraiths doing here. And who are these? Kaedwani Wraiths. What the hell are you doing, Vernon? Just throwing stones from here, not even fighting. Okay, thanks. Whoa! What the hell? A drop here. Nope. Can I riposte them? Yeah, I can. It is going to be way easier to deal with these guys. If Vernon is just throwing rocks over there. Okay, one is dead. Vernon, bro. I really need to drink potion.
Kaedwanians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Endure, friends. I must focus in a hard spell.
Oh! There is one behind you, Vernon. There we go. Okay. Bro, one blow from these guys and you are dead, mate. They take so much health. Okay. Nice. I might have something for them. Oh, okay. Align blade. Let's use this. Vitality. I think this already has it, right? Earth rule. Add one. There we go. And yep, I have Spectre already. This is going to be really useful. How the hell did I die this much? There we go. Don't these guys drop anything? No. I'm dead. Bro, look at my health.
Guess they'll never learn.
Whoa! Look at the sky! What happened all of a sudden? I'm dead. What the hell? Look at where I'm standing. Can't I just meditate? Okay, I think they dealt with it. Death mold, what are you doing? Hurry up! Okay, finally you're useful. Now what?
Ready! Stay close to me!
What the hell? Where did the sun go? It's an eclipse. Somebody count eclipse.
An eclipse?
Spectres are always a
disperse the fog.
Adjournian. Okay, so I have to stay in this circle. What if I go out? Okay. But what if I go out? Whoa! Look at the darkness and my health! What is going on? Sabrina's curse summoned specters and freaking sun. It is a solar eclipse?
Come on!
What the hell? Thankfully I have a wraith oil on me. I guess I have to kill this, yeah, these things.
It's Cleversick's curse. She's out to kill me.
Cleversick's curse.
It's not far now.
Bro, Deathmold is doing a great job now.
It's Prince Dennis. He lives.
Wraiths have taken him. Oh, Prince Stennis died. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell? These guys are fighting themselves? Okay, okay. What is going on? My mind is blown, bro. I cannot believe CD Projekt Red. What is this? Okay. Whoa. Okay. See, there are ghosts fighting. There has been a really dangerous war here. I have never seen these many specters. Never. One more time. Freaking hell. Okay, we are nearly there. So it's Kaedwani fighting Edern. There are two types of soldiers from two kingdoms. Kaedwani and Edern. Can't I just throw my dagger? Oh no. Yes, come on. We are almost there. Come on. Where is Sheila? Yeah. Whoa, bro. Whoa. What is this? What the hell? Are we back? What the hell was that, bro? Finally.
Deathmold, Sheila, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there.
Yeah.
And how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took full tests. But
Yeah,
I'll not have
that's
him
true.
wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
Ah, just lovely. And here I'd hoped for a calm little war.
That is
Nor I
not
might wet
calm.
my throat around here.
Roach, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking. You've got my assurance on that.
Good enough for me. Let's go then.
Follow Zigwig to convince to lead your used. Follow Zivik. Bro, what the hell happened? Whoa! Kaedwani tent. I mean their camp.
Our armorer. Busy as ever with military commissions, but he'll take a private commission from time to time.
Okay. I think he's showing me around the tent now. I mean the campsite. Let's check out the map. Okay, we are here. And this is where we were, I think. There is a shop here? What is this? An inn! This far in the wilderness! Oh no, this is where we were. Yeah, this is the circle. So we ran all the way from there to here. And what the hell happened, bro? That was unexpected. Can someone please explain me? Adam Prangrite. This is where I might find it. After a hard time, the spilled blood awoke a dormant curse. The sky grew dark and the wraiths of soldiers buried on the battlefield arose from the ground. Another battle was on, but this time between two armies of wraiths. It was then that Geralt entered the scene, as always unaware of the historic events around him, but all too aware of the danger. Surrounded by the ghastly mist and damned, he Henselt and the sorcerer Deathmold started looking for a way out. The sorcerer responsible for the king's safety protected them all with his magic. Geralt and as it often happens between the world of the living, the thin barrier between the world of the living and wraith, they entered the realm of shadow. An eternal battle raged between the ghosts of fallen soldiers and the living were not welcome on the battlefield. In the heart of this storm of war, our heroes met Henselt, Deathmold, and Sheila. Since they were all in mortal danger, Deathmold began preparing a powerful protective spell. Chapter 2, Kaedwani Camp. The Kaedwani military camp greeted us from afar with the cacophony of sounds typical of such encampment. Officers' commands and sentries' shouts mixed with growling of platoon leaders enlightening enlisted men as to their mothers' professions and why these ladies charged so little for their services. Veterans cursed, recruits snivelled, boars giggled, horses neighed, and dogs barked. The din was accompanied by a jumble of smells. The stench of several thousand men who considered guard duty in the rain to be an adequate bath cannot be mistaken for any other. And this blended with the sense of boiling cabbage, foot wraps, and stables. Compared to the noxious odor the wind carried from the camp latrines on sunny days, the smell of the Karen's lair seemed like that of a flowering meadow. Really? Battlefield. The sight was not much to behold, even on a sunny day, yet it was here that several years earlier, a bloody battle had ended in a magical cataclysm. Rocky gullies opened into a plain scared with furrows and craters, dug by trebuchet missiles and magical explosions detonated by the sorceress Sabrina Glevisek. Tall reddish grass covered part of the flatland, the rustling armor and blessed bones of the fallen nestled among it. Once the curse was activated, however, a ghastly mist engulfed a section of the battlefield. Within it stretched a world seemingly pulled from a nightmare, a world in which ghosts of the fallen endlessly reenacted the battle that had claimed their lives. That means that battle reenacted by the monsters or the wraiths over there. Zivik. Though the generals and marshals are the ones to earn the laurels and honors from glorious battles, victorious campaigns and successful wars, the core of every army is made up of simple soldiers and non-commissioned officers. Lance Corporal Zivik of the Dune Banner was the best example. Like any good soldier, he was no philosopher and did not question his superiors' orders, yet ruled his subordinates with an iron fist at the same time. His combat experience and years of practice had taught him a few rules. One sleeps whenever possible and rises whenever awoken. Drinking on duty should be discreet and restrained, and a mouthful of booze must always be left for the superior officer. And finally, while on the march, women should only be raped when nobody is watching. Add to that a sense of extreme pride in duty is filled, a trait so characteristic of a career soldier, and you get, my dear readers, a portrait of the model Kaedwani veteran. The civic is nice. Triss Marigold, I read your description, right? Triss had reached Eden and there was evidence to prove it. Finding her would prove difficult, however. Evidence! Obviously, when Geralt decided to continue his search in King Hensel's military camp, located in a borderland soon to be engulfed by the flames of war, I chose to accompany him. For the Witcher could at times be naive as a child and knew as much about politics as a ghoul knows about cooking. Thus, the chances were slim to none that, bereft of my help, he would manage to find new leads without getting embroiled in some trouble along the way. As his friend, I clearly could not allow that. What about Zoltan, man? Though it was not exactly Zoltan's cup of tea to visit Hansen's camp, a place where non-humans were at best treated with mistrust and disdain, he decided to go with us. Yet he felt rotten knowing nearby his kin were preparing to repel the same Kaedwani we were visiting. So he's also here with us? I didn't saw him. Death mode. All said and done, Death mode was certainly a talented sorcerer. It was only his power that brought the king and his retinue safely through out of the mist of wraith. Yeah, that is it. That was actually a really powerful spell that he had. That was really amazing. Saskia. The reward founding leader, like the right leader. The one of the outpost. Nothing drives a revolt forward like the right leader, especially one who is a young girl known for performing miraculous feats of valor on the battlefield. From Juan of the Arc Coast, or from John of the Arc Coast to the infamous Falca, history is full of women who led fanatically devoted hosts to victory. Interestingly, all those heroines were not only charismatic but also extremely beautiful. The squint-eyed, gap-toothed, and pock-marked generally have trouble rousing the masses. Saskia, whom men had fallen into fire, was no exception. She was a smooth-skinned lass with blonde hair, dark brows, and large eyes and shapely lips, while full breasts perfectly complemented her rounded hips. In other words, she was the ideal icon for a rebellion. For dear reader, if a man in battle receives the appropriate motivation in the form of a lovely female bird, he is likely to achieve miracles in its wake. When there is no such bird to lead the way, the freedom fighters thought quickly turned to harvest time. His own woman had a half pint of booze at the inn. News had already reached us of the heroic Saskia, the woman who held Kaedwan's army at bay. At the time, however, it all seemed a little more than exaggerated rumors. As with any true hero, there were many incredible tales about Saskia. Some claimed she was invulnerable to fire, and thus survived the terrible battle when Sabrina had rained the very flames of hell down upon the commandants. The girl was also famous for killing a dragon. One would be hard pressed to find better material for a local hero. Princess Stennis. I read this now, right? Stennis grew greatly desired to prove himself the equal or superior of the Virgin of Adrian. He had strong support from the nobility, yet the common folk had few reasons to sympathize with him. He was not lucky enough to lead the ghastly battlefield in one piece, thus the Adrian throne was left without a higher. Freaking hell. Yarpan Zigrin. Our friendship with Yarpan Zigrin stretches back a long time ago. It began during the famed hunt for the global golden dragon, which not only was caught but also beat up its hunters. Those events were later described in one of my ballads, and anyone interested in story should read it. Zigrin, like most of his kin, is characterized not only by his love of gold, but also by his bawdy sense of humor, sober outlook, pragmatism, and loyalty to his friends. Geralt mentioned that he later met Yarpan and his lads in the Majesty's Secret Service. The Majesty in question began being Henselt of Kaedwan, for whom they were escorting a secret cargo. Though their own situation was not cheerful at all, they nevertheless aided the Witcher, also proving that a dwarf won't abandon a friend in need. We met Yarpan Zigrin in Geralt's marriage. I know you might be thinking, what the hell, marriage? Then go and watch the episode of The Witcher 1 Enhanced Edition DLC Marriage, where Geralt was about to marry to Triss Marigold. Alright, Zivik, show me around the camp. I am so excited to actually see what this camp is all about, and oh, notice board. I love notice boards.
We're here at last. The canteen.
Oh.
The most important place in the camp. If you ever get bored, you should find a monster contract or two on the notice board.
We'll talk later, Geralt.
Okay. Notices. Not now, not now. In the exploration video. What the hell? A dwarf? A dwarf over here? I thought Kaedwanis didn't like non-humans.
I'm a bit scared of going against the Saint. The enemy have fed you their propaganda. But what if she's truly an anointed?
Oh, that's my picture.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
that is definitely
Witcher will
me.
take care of everything.
Let's go.
Hurry up, I'm ready.
Here's where the king organizes tournaments. All glamour, ceremony, noses and cocks in the air. Between those, we kill time thrashing about with swords, pikes, chairs, the works. Good stuff, no holds barred. They pay well too if you know who to talk to and who to bet on. Excuse me a moment, Witcher. How did the fight go?
You've a nose for this, Zivik. You won again.
My gold?
You gonna bet on more fights today?
Course. I'll come by later.
Wow, you won gold? So what, there is fighting going on and you bid on them? Maybe like that? Okay. Square
See him, Witcher. Loosen his bonds a bit and he's liable to jump at your throat like a rabid mutt.
One of Yorva's square tail. How did you capture him?
Scouts found him wounded in the ravines. Someone massacred
He's
a
sleeping.
small unit. The boys said it was a bloodbath, as if the Reaper just swung his scythe right through them. Whoever attacked them was very strong.
Any idea who it might have been?
Oh.
No. But if they managed to ambush elves in the wild, I'd rather not meet them.
Right, Zivik. Let's go see the king.
Wow, something or someone ambushed the elves in the forest. I thought they were untouchable over there.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me ploughing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the wraiths.
You think?
I'm certain.
Ha! Let's see him deal with the blood curse.
10 silver on the curse.
I wanted that bet.
No one is taking nothing seriously. Yeah, that is the royal chain. I definitely cannot miss that one. So okay guys, I think I will end this episode over here. Hey. So okay guys, I think I will end this episode over here. So in the next episode we are going to continue. So in the next episode we are going to talk to the king, King Henselt, and I think we might, and in the next episode we are going to talk to the king, and also what we are going to do is we are going to explore this place. I'm actually very excited to see what this Kaedwani camp has for us. So okay guys, that will be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you love this video, make sure to like it, share it with friends, relatives, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching guys. Take care everyone and bye bye.